The PlayStation 5 Pro has been the talk of the gaming world for months, and now in 2025 the hype is reaching new levels because leaks and rumors suggest this could be Sony's biggest console upgrade yet, with players in the USA asking, is the PS5 Pro really worth it, or should you stick with your current PlayStation 5 and wait for what's next? And that's exactly what we're diving into today, because from performance to graphics to pricing there's a lot to unpack, and a lot of gamers are curious whether the investment makes sense. So let's break it down in plain language and see if the PS5 Pro is truly the console upgrade everyone has been waiting for in 2025. First up, the performance rumors are impressive, with insiders claiming the PS5 Pro could come with a new custom AMD chip designed to push ray tracing to the next level, making games look even more realistic than what the current PS5 offers, and that's huge for gamers who want cinematic level visuals on their 4K TVs, and even for those preparing for 8K, because Sony is positioning this as a console that will handle the future of graphics while keeping gameplay smooth at higher frame rates, something that competitive players in the USA really care about, especially with games like Call of Duty, Fortnite and NBA 2K. Now, graphics and performance upgrades are exciting, but they always come with a catch, and that's usually the price. The current PS5 still retails around $500 in the USA, and there are rumors the PS5 Pro could start at $600 or even $699 depending on the model. That would put it in premium territory, but Sony knows gamers are willing to pay if the upgrade feels worth it. So the big question is whether the boost in visuals, frame rate and speed actually justifies spending that extra money, especially if you already own a standard PS5 that runs games pretty well. One major advantage the PS5 Pro could have is support for advanced AI-powered upscaling, with Sony reportedly working on tech that rivals Nvidia's DLSS, meaning games could run at higher resolutions without needing as much raw power. And if that's true, it would make the PS5 Pro stand out as not just a mid-cycle refresh but a real game changer for anyone who wants smoother performance without sacrificing graphics quality. And considering AI is the buzzword of 2025, it's no surprise Sony would integrate it into their console strategy. Another area where gamers are watching closely is storage and features. The PS5 already struggles with space as modern games keep getting bigger, and if the PS5 Pro launches with expanded storage, faster SSD speeds and better cooling, that would solve some of the biggest complaints people have had with the standard PS5 since launch, and that alone might convince gamers to upgrade, especially those who play a lot of AAA titles and don't want to constantly delete games to free up space. But here's the other side of the story. The standard PS5 is still an incredible console that will continue to get support for years, and most upcoming games will still be optimized for it. So if you already own one and you're not a hardcore gamer who needs the absolute best graphics right now, then waiting might be the smarter move, because Sony is also rumored to be working on the PlayStation 6 for later this decade, meaning the PS5 Pro could be more of a stepping stone rather than the final destination for next-gen gaming. In the end, whether the PS5 Pro is worth it in 2025 really comes down to your gaming style and budget. If you want the best graphics, smoother frame rates, future-proof features, and you don't mind paying a premium, the PS5 Pro looks like it could be an amazing upgrade. But if you're already satisfied with your PlayStation 5 and just want to keep enjoying great games without dropping another $600, then sticking with what you have might be the smarter option. So the decision is really about whether you're chasing cutting-edge performance or just here for the games, because either way Sony is making sure the PlayStation ecosystem stays strong in 2025.